Welcome, I'm your host, Logan23, and you're joining me for HiS Chapter 22. Jordan was extremely nervous about donating bone marrow, but you were with her the whole time. The doctors were already preparing her bone marrow for Mary while Jordan slept in her hospital bed. I can't believe a few days ago she was my biggest enemy. Now she's so vulnerable and so sweet. It's a shame she wasn't always this quiet. We might have been good friends. Jordan opens her eyes and smiles when she sees you at her bedside. You stayed? Yeah, I promised I would, and I never break a promise. She reaches out and holds your hand. Is it over? Yes, they finished. Only a few hours ago, Jordan had bone marrow removed from her pelvic bone while she was slept. What day is it? Oh, don't be so dramatic. It's still the same day. It's only been a few hours. Hey, be a little kinder to me. I just faced my biggest fear for you and your friend. Sorry, I guess I'm just used to being competitive with you. I get that, and for some reason, I have the uncontrollable desire to call you a bee and be mean to you. Are you going to do that? No, I'm resisting the urge. I think you can call a truce and be nice to me. Call a truce? No way, but I will be kinder. Of course. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Yeah, if you want a truce while you're in the hospital, then absolutely. I don't mean a truce just while here. I mean for all time. Oh, I have no problem with it, but you know that you attacked me first. I don't really remember, but if I started it, I want to end it. Okay? Okay. Why did I start it? Because you weren't as popular as I was, and I was crowned homecoming queen. Oh, right. That was the most important thing to me in the world at one point. I didn't even care about it. Why did you want it so bad? It meant the world to me, but I don't know if I should tell you why. You want to confide in me? No, let's not get that close. Actually, I would really like to tell you. I think you might understand me a little bit better. I can handle a truce, and be kinder to you, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to share personal history. I'm sorry you don't feel a friendship with me. I feel like our entire relationship made up of fights has been so petty. Then let's not do that anymore. Do you want to be friends? Friends, the two of us. Yeah, no one else sat by my side as I faced my biggest fear today. It wasn't that hard. I was very proud of you. See? Like that. Why have I been wasting all my time trying to tear you down? We should be trying to lift each other up. If only things like that worked in real life, huh? I have a story to tell you at the end of this. Careful. You're not gonna start trying to sell me motivational speeches now, are you? No, but I do want to become a better friend. What do you think? Sorry, I had to cough. To be honest, Jordan, let's see how you feel when the meds wear off. Oh, you think this is the meds talking? I felt this way for a while now. Okay, then if you really feel this way, then I'd like to be friends with you. And I meant not like best friends, of course, but I don't want you to do my hair or anything. Well, that's great because I suck at braiding. You're in luck because I'm great at it. We didn't invite you to the conversation. Go away. Bryony, what are you doing here? I had to come in and see your awesome superhero Jordan. And I brought balloons because that's what makes people happy in hospitals, right? Not being in the hospital would make me happy. What? You're all the sweetest. I can't really thank you enough. I ran into your dad downstairs. He's working with the nurses to get you out of here. Oh, I can't wait. I know I overcame my fears, but hospitals still give me the creeps. Well, you should be out within the hour. Really? Yeah, it was a quick procedure. You just had to sleep off the anesthesia. Phew. I can't wait to get back home and get out of this garbage. And thank you for standing by my side this whole time, Callie. It meant a lot to me. Jordan. I mean, she did make a promise. She did do it for just Mary, though. I'm not gonna lie, I would only do it for Mary because Jordan was a complete and utter... But since they've made amends, and they called a truce, and she wants to be friends... I don't want to say I'll always be there for you. If it was someone I had never fought with, my friends know. My true friends, they know I'll always be there for them, but... Like, someone that starts a bunch of crap with you, I'm sorry, I won't be there always for you. If we call a truce and try and make up, and there's no crap after, I'll start, building that rapport with you, and eventually, maybe, but... I'm gonna go with I made a promise. I'm glad that you kept your promise. Of course. No matter how I feel, I always stay true to my word. This might sound strange, but I'm really happy to have you both in my life. Us too. All it took was a life-saving procedure to bring us together. I guess that's all it took. Jordan smiles at you both. Who knew underneath all that mean girl exterior, Jordan was actually very sweet. I used to have the same problems with my sister, Tammy, but now we're best friends. I should make sure that I keep an open mind about others in my life. There's a difference between... Your sister was once nice to you, then because she picked up a habit, she turned really bad for a year. And then people who... No. There's an open mind, and there's also a limitation to that. Brian, he drops you off at home after you both see Jordan released from the hospital. You might also call me pessimistic today, I'll tell you why, like I said at the end. When you enter the house, Dad and Tammy are waiting for you. Hi, honey, I think we should talk. Is everything okay? Yes, it's fine. There's just something we should talk about. Tammy, what's going on? Callie, you know we love you, and this is going to be difficult to discuss. What is it? Oh, Dad's dying, right? We've had the Kyle issue, right? We had the Jordan issue. And now we got Mommy issue. Mommy who tried to kill her daughter. Really? Oh, boy! Okay, let's go ahead and dive into this issue. Go ahead. Mom, I really don't care. Some part of you has to be curious and concerned about her. Nope. No, not really. When I wrote her off, it was the best thing I ever did in my life. And, as you know, I'm not getting any healthier. Oh, shut the... I met with the doctors today, and they said I don't have long. I'm not gonna forgive my mother just because you're dying. I'm sorry. How long are they thinking? Years, months? They're thinking more like weeks now. Oh, this is horrible does not really sum that up. Tammy puts her arms around you. We'll make it through this, but you have to listen to Dad right now. Kelly, I know your mother did to you was absolutely unforgivable. And you're gonna ask her to forgive her, okay? I'd say so. She tried to kill Tammy and me. We'd never forgive her. Kelly, I forgave Mom, and you're an idiot. You what? I met with her and I forgave her for what she did to me. Tammy, she tried to kill you. That monster wasn't Mom. She's different now. She's on medication, and if she misses her pills like before, she's going to turn into... You're all dead. I can't believe that Tammy forgave Mom. I really don't want to hear any more of this. Tell them to stop talking. Okay. I've heard enough and never want to hear another word on the subject again. So, you two need to stop talking, or I'll just start avoiding you. You can't ignore everyone in your life. You're going to have to face facts. Callie, I'm dying, and there's no way of getting out of it. It's a fact. Daddy, I don't want you to die. I know, sweetheart, and I don't want to miss a moment of your life, but we have to play the cards we're dealt. Callie, I know this conversation has been pretty intense, but Dad has a request. He wants us to see Mom before he dies. Oh! You're gonna sucker me into that. You're gonna use the "I'm dying, please go see mommy" bull. Alright. I'm not asking you to forgive her or any of that. I just want you to make amends for yourself and for your future. No, Daddy. I don't know if I can do that. It's really hard, Callie, but I did it, and I'm glad I did. Oh, shut the... She didn't literally stab you and almost kill you. Okay? Alright. I don't want to leave this earth with all that happened still unresolved. It's resolved. She's in a loony bin. and I don't want to talk to her. This is my final request. Will you please do this one thing for me? I have to take it serious right now, and I don't want to. I've had a really crap day. Daddy, if it means as much to you, I'm gonna go with I'll think about it. I really don't have that much time left for you to think about it. Oh, well, you got weeks. Give me a week. How about that? Well, it's a tough decision for me to make, and I'd rather spend my time with you than anywhere near that monster. I understand your decision, but I couldn't go to the grave without first speaking my piece. Daddy, please don't speak like that. Dad puts his arms around you and holds you while you cry. He then goes to lay down because he's feeling weak. Kyle asks you to come over his house before he misses you. Because he misses you. When you get there, Kyle can't keep his hands off of you. What's gotten into you? I just missed you so much and I wanted to touch you and feel you and kiss you. Kyle, are you trying to have sex with me? Yes, but I don't want to force you into anything. Do you want to have sex with me? Not right now. No. No, let's just sit and talk. It's not that I don't want to. I mean, I really, really want to, but looks like there's something on your mind. Yeah. Yes, and I really need you to talk to me for a while. Okay. But you mind lying in my bed with me? I'm feeling a little lazy. Yeah, that sounds fun, but no funny business. Kyle crosses his heart and then lays down next to you on the bed. Nothing like cuddling and having a talk. Thank you. You always seem to know what I need. So what's weighing so heavily on your mind? Is it that obvious? A little bit. You read me like a book sometimes. Well, then, when you're such a good read, it's hard to put you down. Smiles and kisses you. Clever. You're really adorable. No wonder I can't stay away from you for long. Kyle smiles and waits for you to talk. It's like he'll wait forever to let you take your time. Dad said that he has one thing to ask of me before he goes. He asked me to go see my mother and make amends. That's a big ask. How does it make you feel? I feel angry. I'm so mad at everyone over what had happened, and I don't know why. Because you're bottled up, your emotions, and you need a vent before you explode. Well, I feel like I'm about to explode. Absolutely, and I can see how much you have taken in, and it's a lot. I just don't understand why he would want me to see my mom again. I understand that it's really hard, but you don't have to do it alone. I'll go with you. You would do that for me? I would do anything for you. You must really love me. I do. You know, after what happened with Jordan today, I was just thinking how I needed to open my mind and be more accepting of people. That's a good way to live your life. I guess since Mom tried to kill me, I never thought to give her another chance. Oh, no. Only in books. But for Dad, I'll go see her and at least give him peace before he passes. The next day, Kyle drives you to the institution where your mother is being held. You're making my day horrible. I thought I was going to numbingly go through this. You're going to make it worse right now. When you get inside, you tell Kyle to wait for you so you can do this alone. A stocky nurse named Belinda brings you to your mom's room, and she leaves you two alone. Your mom doesn't look at you right away. Mom? Callie? She seems like she has aged a few years, and she's much more calm. I think whatever meds they have her on has made her slow. Good! Is that really you, Callie? I thought I'd never see you again. Well, Mom, I never wanted to see you. I actually seriously hate you for all the crap you put me through and did to me. You have every right to feel that way. She shifts in her seat a little bit. It's a little scary. Did I just scare you? I have a knife at the ready on my side. I mean, what? I know, they check you before you go in, but still. Oh dear, you must be scared out of your mind after what I did to you. I can't remember because I wasn't right, but the hospital and Tammy told me. You mean you don't remember any of it? Bits and pieces, but it all seems like a terrible nightmare. I still can't believe that it happened, but it did. It really did. Even though it's hard for me to believe, I know that it's true. Callie, I can never ask for your forgiveness after I was so horrible to you. You will never know how much I hate myself for doing all those nasty things to you and your sister. I am so sorry, Callie. Anyone who's doing this, anyone buy this crap right now? I'm sorry. Call me pessimistic. Call it umpteen years on this planet of complete and utter this, and then it's complete and utter BS. No. I don't trust you. I understand in everything you're saying and your thoughts and hopes, but your actions speak louder, and I can't forget what you did to me. All your feelings toward me are correct. If I heard about someone else doing what I did, I'd never forgive them. I know I can never make up for the pain I did to you. Why did you do that, Mom? I'm mentally ill, Callie. I have a borderline personality disorder. What does that mean? How old are you and how do you not know what that means? It means I have a hard time containing my mood and behavior and other things. I let my emotions control my actions and my mind doesn't work properly. That's so terrible. It's awful and the medication makes me feel emotionless, so I try to get by without it. Unfortunately, my disorder overtook my mind and then you know what happened. Yeah, I still have the scar on my side to prove it. I feel so awful. How can you feel awful if you're emotionless? Vroom, ding, light bulb. Like, something tells me she's trying to pull, this crap to get out of this institution, to get back to public life, because no one wants to be in a cell. Nobody. I'll never be able to take back what I did, but I want you to know something important. Mom, I don't want to hear it. Whatever it is, I just assume that we leave it locked up with everything else. In here with you. I mean, what? I really think you should know for your future, but I won't force you to hear it. Spending time with Mom like this is a little nerve-wracking. I think it's time I leave. I really appreciate you seeing me, Callie. I hope you visit me again someday. You're grave. You're grave. Just to make sure. I won't make any promises, but I won't say that I never will. Thank you. You love me with the hope for the future, and I wish that I could have given you that. It's okay. I've found hope on my own. On the way home with Kyle, he doesn't say a word. He just lets you digest the meeting. Thank you for taking me, Kyle. I really appreciate it. You know I'd never let you face anything that traumatic on your own. I know, and I love you. Damn, I was gonna say I know, but she just said it, so I love you too. And now that you went, are you glad you saw her? If I could do it again, I would have stayed home. Really? You wouldn't have been curious about everything? No. I don't think that I needed to be there to listen to her whine about how bad she had it. But I will say that I have a bit of closure now, and that makes me feel better. I don't have to be afraid of my mother. She gets out of loony bin, you will. It's nice to have a peace of mind. When you come back home, Dad is waiting for you and greets you with a big hug. I can't tell you how happy I am that you did that for me. Dad, I love you, and I want to live out your days in peace. I don't need to hear about it, unless you want to talk about it. Good, because I just want to spend as many days with you and enjoy our time together. Well, there is one person that I want you to see before we do any of that. Dad, I don't think I can see anyone else today. Hey! Not even an old friend. Bill, no. Did you hear anything about Mary? I just came from the hospital. There's a long journey ahead, but she accepted the transplant. She did? Yes. It's the first step in a long, torturous road, but the doctors are hopeful. Hopeful for the future. And we have you to thank for that, and thank you for giving my wife and I more time together. It's so bittersweet because all I can think about is the limited time I have with my dad. I'm so happy for you, Bill. Bill and your dad pull you into a big hug of gratitude. They're both crying. I wish I could save Dad the same way, but there's nothing we can do. I'll just have to spend as much time with him as possible and pray for a miracle. Will a miracle be able to save your dad? Will Mary continue to recover? Find out in the next episode. That's quite beautiful. So the issue I wanted to talk about is today, and I even shared this on my Discord, Twitter, and not the Facebook page, but my Facebook initially, my private Facebook. So there was a guy today who I went out, right, and I ride my bicycle, and it's nice. There's 2 nice days, yesterday and today. Yesterday I had so much work to do, it wasn't funny, and today I thought, before I start chapters, I'm going to go out and I'm going to ride, a little. So I'm in a store, standing in line. I got a couple things to drink. And there's this guy who gets out of his car. And, you're just standing there watching. He goes up to my bike. Makes a stabbing motion. And then starts running to his car. So I go and I start running out the door. I threw my stuff down literally right there by the register. I wasn't even checking out yet. I was in line. I go to chase this piece of shit. He has already started driving away. If I would have got my hands on him. So, this piece of work flattened the front of my bike with an object of some sort, ice pick, I don't know. I just know he completely punctured the tire. So then, in the rain, which was coming, I just wanted to be out short and sweet. Pretty much, I had to go to the bicycle shop. I go to the first bicycle shop. The guy says I can't do it. He says, unfortunately, I broke my wrist doing skateboarding, and he says, my boss comes in at about 3 o'clock. Well, this was 11 a.m. So I'm like, great. So I either wait 4 hours, I can't, or I go to the bike shop about 4 miles up the road. I had to walk all the way there. I go and get to that bike shop. I know my bicycle has been on its last leg for a while now, and unfortunately I've been trying to baby it with what limited expertise I have and what limited funds I have. So lo and behold, and if you, like I said, check out my Twitter or Discord if you're in it. I was not happy because that's money for the tire alone. That's at least $20-some that came out of my pocket that I really did not have because of some piece of crap that wanted to do something like that. I don't understand why you do something like that. I don't understand. I don't think in ever, and there's people I've hated. I don't think I've ever. I mean, I've thought about it. To someone who literally hurt me and my family. I thought about it, but I never did it. There's this difference between you thinking it and then you becoming an animal and actually doing something like slitting a tire or something. And like then I'm standing there and they say, well, your pedals are going, your brakes, no shit. I mean, I know my brakes are completely gone. but that's why I'm not riding at like hurricane speeds. I'm riding, and then I tap as much as I can to slow down before I get to the point. One day I know that my brakes will go and I'm not going to be able to ride until I get them replaced, but that's a small, these things, but they're all adding up. So basically, if you checked out my thing, it's an astronomical amount, and it's like, well, oh, great. So yeah, I just had to deal with that today, and then I had to come back in the rain. I was already there going in the rain, and then I had to come back in pouring rain, so that was awesome. So I pretty much just walked, and I just am very pessimistic today. Let's put it that way. And for this, I had, if you've watched the prior HiSs, I had someone in my life that was worse than this, actually. I had someone who literally on more than occasions did what this mother did in this thing, but she wasn't my mother. And I don't believe in forgiveness. I believe in forgiveness if someone does something really stupid like once. Okay. But when you... No, I just don't buy it. I don't buy it. But with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Head down the description below. Like I said, there's my Discord server, there's some social media links, and then also if you want to support my channel, there's a few things for that as well. Until next time, thanks for watching, peace.